Good evening, folks. It's time for another late night live stream here on the DL channel. Hope you're doing well. United's more spirit of justice. Do you hear that jingle? Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. That was me moving my mic, by the way, if you heard that. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. One moment. Controller is not being detected once again. How could this happen? Twice. There you go. This should work. Easy. All right. This one. So the game is very loud. Turn down the volume for me a bit. So, last time, we figured out that this entire thing was originally supposed to be a prank. Mysterious was in on it too. Supposed prank probably would have just sabotaged Trucy's career anyway, so still a win for her. Greetings, Raja and Bonnie. Actually, Bonnie turned out to be two people. Big shock. Bonnie and Betty. Two bunny girls? It would appear so, yes. When she learned about the plan to trick her, she decided to use it to her own advantage. So, she thrust the steel sword into the coffin, where the victim stood chuckling to himself. Is that not what happened, Miss Wright? Oh, she's here. Of course not, and I didn't write or sign that note. Ah, the handwriting matches yours. All the evidence and testimony points to you being the culprit. But I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Then explain the existence of this note. You can do that, can you not? I can't explain it. I didn't write it, so I don't understand. I didn't kill Mr. Rios. You have to believe me. Bro's not having any of this. Tina and Apollo doing the same goddamn pose. Sweating their asses off. The silence is deafening. Continue struggling against the threads of your own karma if you wish, accused. Even as you are inescapably caught in the web of fate you've spun for yourself. Miss Wright, it is time to resign yourself to your fate. No, I didn't do it. I knew it. That sweet-looking girl, a murderer? She took all of us with that octopus. I told you, I knew she was a homicidal little witch from the start. I didn't do it, I really didn't. Why doesn't anybody believe me? Shut up, you killer. He won't fall for that anymore. This is bad. Your Honor, I suggest we put an end to this tragedy now. Give your official ruling and let us offer the victim's soul the last rites it deserves. Very well. I suppose I have no other choice. This court hereby finds the defendant...
Objection!
Yeah. I mean, what else can we do? The defense has an objection. Apollo! You! Even now, you would... I won't give up, and I refuse to let either of them down. Mr. Wright, who's counting on me, and Trucy, who's put all of her faith in me. Mr. Justice, the fact that you have raised an objection means that you have evidence with which to refute the prosecution's claims, correct? Yes, of course, Your Honor. Okay, this one's easy. Do we really have anything, Apollo? Come on, Athena, you investigated with me. We literally have the trick clipboard. We have a lot of, 4 goddamn pages of evidence. All right, let's just look at everything real quick. So I remember, I mean, we're obviously presenting this one, right? But we have stage diagram. Yep. The old poster. Canceled. What else? Script. Yes. Grammary. Crime photo. Fingerprints. Now we know Betty is a person. Fire bucket. Contract. Juicy statement. Stage lift footage. We won't watch that. Autopsy report. Man of mystery. Prank plan script. Actually, we do. There's one piece of evidence we can present here. Very well, Mr. Justice, you may proceed. As we saw in the show footage, there's no question that the defendant thrust a sword into the coffin. The defense doesn't dispute this point. Let us not forget that this was a magic show, filled with tricks and illusions. We can't take everything we see at face value. So you're saying some sleight of hand was somehow involved? Yes, the defense contends that the sword the defendant used was not the cause of death. But what was it Trucy told me she did just before she thrust the sword into the coffin? What did she say? Very well, let us see your evidence then, Mr. Justice. Oh, we're going with this angle? Remember, you interrupted my verdict to make this claim. Oh boy. Full penalty. Be severely penalized if I find you are bluffing. Oh my god. There. That's fine, Your Honor. I am fine. This shows that it's possible the sword Miss Wright used was not the cause of death. Is it the sword's stand? No. Because it's still... Could be the stand. I mean, we're not doing anything with the clipboard just yet, so I don't think we have to worry ourselves with this, this group of evidence about, like, the contract and clipboard and stuff. You're giving me a double penalty. I can't overthink this, right? Money script. It has to be the sword stand. Could be this picture too, because he was stabbed in the back, not the side. I think between the picture and the stand, I think the picture is more probable. Contains the rubber sword. Do you have an autopsy report? Time of death at 10:30 a.m. Shock as a result of being stabbed through the back. A sharp blade. Oh boy, this is what I get for taking a week-long break in between. No, his hands were in between. No, on each side of the coffin like this. So there's no way he could have been stabbed in the back, so... At least by Trucy's way of stabbing. So do we present the autopsy report, or do we present the picture? Do we present the fingerprinting? Because that shows the hands being like this. Oh my god. Paulo literally said he had one piece of evidence, but I'm seeing 3 that I could use. Okay, let's just cross this out. I don't think this is like specific enough to prove a point. So let's narrow it down between these 2. What does the game want me to say? This shows that he was stabbed in the back. The autopsy report shows that he was stabbed in the back. This shows that he had his hands on the sides, meaning that being stabbed in the back is improbable. I'm gonna go with my gut here, because these two things say the same thing, right? The autopsy and the picture. This one's the odd one out.
Take that!
And I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Oh my god. Okay, can I load a save here? Options, return to title. I'm not watching this whole thing. Made an embarrassment of myself. So I'm aware. I'm aware I'll be penalized. Penalized. Is it this then?
Take that!
No. What was it that Trucy said? I don't want to brute force it. I mean, I am thinking about this logically, right? Possible that the sword Miss Wright used was not the cause of death. Not the cause of death. I don't think it would be the autopsy report at this point. Maybe it is the sword stand. Contains the rubber sword Trucy said she swapped in for the trick. Contains the rubber sword. Well, Trucy is... Oh, Trucy said she was like certain that she used the rubber sword, right? So we just... Is that our evidence? That seems kind of shaky, but... We'll just go for it.
Take that!
What's this? A sword from the show? You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be joking. That's right, Your Honor. This rubber sword was in the sword stand under stage. During the trick, Miss Wright was supposed to swap the real sword for a rubber sword. And she told us on record that she remembers very clearly that she did. I see. So the sword the defendant thrust in the coffin was a rubber sword, was it? And why was a steel sword found lying on the stage? Somebody must have put the steel sword there by swapping it with the rubber one. The old switcheroo. Just after the incident occurred, the dragon set piece fell, and the theater was evacuated. The real culprit must have used the resulting chaos and swapped the rubber sword for the steel one.
Objection!
Do you not know when to give up, stink bug? That is not possible. I'm a stink bug now? Blood was found in the coffin, hole that the sword was thrust into. It must have been left there when the accused withdrew the sword. This is incontrovertible proof that the sword she used was the steel one.
Objection!
That blood could be the result of someone tampering with the crime scene after the fact. After the set piece fell and the audience was cleared out of the theater, there's plenty of time for somebody to plant that blood there.
Objection!
Objection! You're an idiot. If the sword the accused used was a rubber one. And when exactly do you propose the victim was killed? Given that Mr. Rios was alive when he entered that coffin.
Objection!
Finding the answer to that question is precisely why we need to continue this trial. Let me express my opinion. By all accounts, it is certainly reasonable to suspect the defendant based on the evidence. But as to the question of whether the sword the defendant used was rubber or steel, I believe further discussion is warranted. I suggest we hear from the defendant herself on this issue. Very well, Your Honor. Yes, I saved it. Somehow. Too close for comfort, but still. It's possible the blood was placed there after the fact. It was just ketchup, Your Honor. Let's adjourn for a brief 15-minute recess. I advise the prosecution and the defense to use this time to prepare. How much trial do I have left? Do I have another investigation phase? Maybe. Phew, that was hairy. Tell me about it. Nearly made it through the skin by the skin of my teeth. I can't say I'm crazy about that prosecutor Sadmati either. You know, with the way he says let it go and move on as if it's nothing. Let it go and move on, huh? Ooh boy, am I interrupting a secret conclave of villains or something? Oh my god, is it this guy? It is. Got your next evil scheme in the works ready? What do you want? Keep making that face, champ, and everybody's gonna change the channel. This way, Juicy. Now, smile for the camera. Let's see those pearly whites. Isn't that what the Grammar Creed tells you to do? How would he know that? Didn't he hate the magicians? And this one is locked, right? This notebook at least. But maybe that's just a thing they say a lot. I don't know. How does it feel, Juicy? Everybody online can't stop talking about you. They're calling you a real witch out there. Oh, could this be the end of Jupe Grammar? Oh my god. Go away, you creep. Good force of 1,000 beasts. That's our Athena. But what's this? Something just charged into the frame. Looks like a yellow gorilla or something. Could be Juicy's pet. Filming is prohibited inside the courthouse. You want me to get the bailiff? Huh? Filming? What are you talking about? I don't even have a camera on me. Whoa. She just disappeared. What happened to the camera? Just disappeared right before our very eyes. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the Trucy show from the gallery. I bet out a call for Trucy's fans to come and support her earlier, by the way. I bet I'll get some great footage out of them. This is gonna get good. Hang loose, baby. Alright, asshole. For someone who supposedly hates magicians, you sure are skilled at sleight of hand. Hello? I think Mr. Rittens just did. Some high-level sleight of hand. Huh? Why would he know how to do something like that? I don't know, but he definitely has some serious magic skills. No way. I thought he said magicians were a bunch of good-for-nothings. Mr. Lawyer? Oh, Bonnie. Oh, hello, Bonnie. Can I help you with something? Well, there's something that's been bothering me. A nice one. Really? What is it? Well, you see... Hey, dummy! What are you whispering to Lobster Boy about? Betty? Who the heck do you think you are? Are you crazy? You want a piece of this? You know you have to talk to me first before you do or say anything, you harebrain. Beep. But I... Shut your mouth, you dumb bunny. Come with me now. Oh, poor girl. I wonder what was bothering her. There's no way we're finding that out with Betty constantly hovering over her like that. What is about to reconvene? Bonnie, you need to put your foot down. Set some boundaries. Will you be alright testifying? Yes, it's just... I wonder what Mr. Reddens has up his sleeve. No pun intended. Okay, that's not a pun. That's not the right phrase to use. In more ways than one would be the right saying. I doubt he's bringing in actual fans. Yeah, probably not. I wonder what he has up his sleeve too. Better not be trying to get under Trucy's skin right now of all times. I don't know, I wouldn't put it past him. You're Juicy Wright and you'll be fine. You know, thinking about why Mr. Ratings might be a magician, or why he knows magic. Maybe he is a magician. There goes Apollo with his best trick. Yeah, my pep talk of just yelling at you, saying you'll be fine. That's right, whenever I'm feeling down, I always tell myself I'm fine. Yep. What a trick. Alright, I'll give it a try. I'm Juicy Wright, and I'm fine. Thanks, Polly. I think I can do this now. Had a girl. Good luck up there on the stand. You'll do great. Thanks, I'll be fine. I can do this. Oh. Alright, Justice, you can do this too. Time to focus on the rest of the trial. April 28th. Court is now back in session. Defendant, please step up to the witness stand. Materializes. Wow, what a magic trick. Juicy Wright, magician. Here comes the liar, the deceitful witch. Throw the murderer in jail. The last member of that criminal troupe. Ooh, we don't want to see you on any stage. Order. The gallery will be quiet, or I will have you all thrown out on the spot. What's with all the hecklers? I bet they're the fans Mr. Ratings invited. Grade A jerk. Well, he's not gonna psych us out. We gotta kill that guy, man. Now then, Miss Wright. This court would like to know if you switched from the steel sword to the rubber one on stage. So please testify about this issue. Just gonna trick us again with their magic. Hurry up and convict her already. Give her the death penalty. Silence, all of you. I won't tell you again. Miss Wright, do you feel able to testify? Yes, I'm fine, Your Honor. Juicy, I knew I shouldn't have let her go through with this. I'd like to make a small request. How about instead of testifying with words, I show you exactly what happened. Would that be alright, Your Honor? You can witness my stupendous sword-switching magic and judge for yourselves. In spite of everything, she's still smiling. Juicy's amazing, isn't she? She sure is. She's doing just fine up there. True entertainer always keeps a smile on their face. She's faithfully following the Troop Grammary creed even now. She really is something else. It's showtime for Magical Girl Juicy Wright. Oh my god, are we gonna get a Magical Girl transformation? Watch carefully now, everybody. Witness testimony. Whoa. New perspective. No stand. Ladies and gentlemen, please focus your attention on this sword. Allow me to demonstrate just how sharp this blade truly is. Wow. See that? No tricks or gimmicks. A very sharp sword indeed. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, watch as I take this sword and... Presto Sordo. There, I've switched it. And now... Hup. As you can see, the blade is not steel, but rubber. This is awesome. Bravo, Miss Wright! Wow! She switched them in a flash! You can see her do it at all. She's completely turned the room around. Hecklers are being drowned out by all the cheering. Where did the steel sword vanish off to, Miss Wright? In order to deepen our understanding of the case, please tell us if you would. I'm not asking out of mere curiosity, just so you know. I guess the magician's gotta reveal their secrets. Sometimes. I usually hide the steel sword backstage when I switch them during the show. So when you thrust the rubber sword into the coffin, the steel sword wasn't even on stage, but behind the curtain. Exactly. So you see, there is a trick and a gimmick to it after all. As for where the steel sword went when I performed the trick just now, it's a secret. Wouldn't want to spoil the magic for you, now would I? Oh ho ho! That's our Chusey. Yeah, still. Miss Wright? That part where you spun around. That's an actual part of the sword switching trick you do for the show, right? Right. Chusey, right. The other parts, like the apple, were just to help with my explanation here in court. That's funny. I think I found an inconsistency in her testimony. Are we gonna watch the whole thing again? Alright, let's do it. She doesn't spin before she stabs. Interesting. Oops. It looks like I'm not the only one. I don't know what it's doing there. Now that I've found it, I have to get to the bottom of it. Now then, Mr. Justice, you may go ahead and question the witness. Try not to ask dumb questions, spoil this wondrous magic. I thought this was supposed to be my cross-examination. Well, this is so weird. A stupendous sword switch. On this sword.
Hold it!
That's not everything. I'm focusing. Please be careful, Miss Wright. Don't worry, I practiced this trick 1,000 times. Oh, suddenly the witness stand is back. That's right, Apollo. You have to give Tracy some credit. She knows what she's doing. I know, but it still makes me nervous every time. That's Big Brother for you. That's what magic is all about. Tracy, a truly great magician, and a truly great magician, make her audience experience all kinds of thrills and chills. Guess you're right. Try not to interrupt her too much while she's doing the trick. Hey, it's Money Money. Hello. I don't want to distract her or break her concentration. And now, ladies and gentlemen, back to the exciting world of magic. Wonder how many apples she brought. No tricks or gimmicks. A very sharp sword indeed. And ladies and gentlemen, watch as I take this sword and... You know what? I'm just gonna press on everything. Maybe they'll just get annoyed at me. Miss Wright, please don't swing that big dangerous thing around. Oh my god, they hate me so much. Somebody could get hurt. Apollo, please don't shout when I'm swinging said blade around. Somebody could get hurt. Oh. Yeah, sorry about that. I couldn't help myself. You should know better than to talk to me when I'm on stage. Mr. Justice, I'll see you in my chambers after court is adjourned. Oh no. I don't suppose somebody could make me disappear before that happens. In his chambers? What is he gonna do to me? Maybe I shouldn't press. Maybe I'll get like penalized if I do it 3 times. Presto Sordo. You switched it, or did you?
Objection!
Miss Wright, there's something I'd like to confirm with you. What is it, Apollo? There seems to be a discrepancy between the way you performed the trick for us just now and the way it appears in the show footage. What? But that can't be. I performed it exactly the same way both times. What's going on here? Miss Wright, I have the show footage here, right here. And the part where you twirl your cape around is missing from it. What? But I did it. So... Is it really the exact moment you switched the swords? Yes, that's right. I knew it. What's going on here? Some movie magic? Oh, I certainly never expected the defense to expose the accused's line for me. Mr. Justice, does this mean that you are arguing that the defendant did not swap the swords during the actual magic show? No, Your Honor, that wasn't my intention. I mean, I did swap them. I know I did. I'm absolutely sure of it.
Objection!
Human memory is unreliable at best, but in this case, I'm afraid that it is the witness herself who cannot be trusted. We can see the footage for ourselves. The claims of this witness are false. But... now that it has been proven that the accused did not swap swords, it means that the use of the steel sword to pierce the coffin was wholly intentional. Yeah. By the way, was it not you, Mr. Justice, who argued that Mr. Reese's death was not an accident but murder? I assume you have no objections to that still? It was, after all, your own assertion. The defense, The defense has an objection. To you, Mr. Apollo Justice, I demand you withdraw the discrepancy you pointed out now. What the fuck are you doing? But there is a discrepancy, and it must mean something. I'm sure of it. Would the defense team kindly save their spat until after court is adjourned? Now, after all this debate, it seems we've come back around to the original argument. The defendant knew about the prank plan that would place the victim inside the coffin. What's more, the defendant did not perform the sword-switching trick on stage. Through her actions, I'm afraid I've come to see the true intentions of the accused. Murderous intentions. Such a shame. But I did switch the swords, I swear. You're knee-deep in it now, Justice. Am I liking Nayuta? Honestly, he's not too bad. I mean, at worst, he's boring. Oh? Let's go, Bonnie! Wow, yeah! Excuse me? But Nayuta, I like his vibe. He's no nonsense. Let's see. You are which one again? Benny? No, that's not right. Buddy? It's Bonnie. You are mixing the two names together, Your Honor. Oh, pardon me. And do you have something you wish to say, Bonnie? Yes, Your Honor. I'd like to testify. You know, if anything, Nayuta kind of reminds me of Edgeworth. In a way. He's no nonsense. He likes to, verbally assault people sometimes. You know, a little light roast here and there. He's not crazy, though. About what? The more I think about it, the less possible it seems. I don't believe Trucy killed Mr. Rios. Bonnie? Hey, what's the big idea? Such an incredibly gifted and talented magician would never commit murder. I refuse to believe it. Okay, so at least both of you don't hate Trucy. You don't like science. That's cool, but where's this from? Where's this tidbit from? What are you talking about, you harebrained hare? You keep your trap shut. I got a bag of baby carrots for you, so chew on those and pipe down. Fucking slapper. No, I won't be quiet. What's the matter with you? Didn't you hear me? Trucy said something to me once. Huh? She said, no matter how scared you get, no matter how mean people are to you, you can't give in or give up. That's what being a professional magician is all about. Isn't that right, Trucy? That's right, Bonnie. I've always been afraid to stand up to Betty, afraid to defy her. So I did what she said. But when I saw Trucy today, she gave me strength. I'd like to make a small request. How about instead of testifying with words, I show you exactly what happened? Would that be alright, Your Honor? The classic anime flashback to whatever happened like 5 minutes ago. Oh, Emma's forensic science. Seeing her courage, the way she kept smiling despite everything, she's just incredible. I'm not going to run away. I'm scared, but for once, I'm going to be brave. Betty's just there, like, shocked. It's like, holy shit. Stone cold. Stunned. What have you done to my sister, Trucy Wright? You practically brainwashed her. It's the power of Trucy's conviction. That's what it is. It touched Bonnie's heart. Yeah, Trucy really is one magical girl. Bonnie, is the topic of your testimony related to that thing that was bothering you? The thing you tried to tell us about in the lobby during the recess? Yes. Ever since I saw the show footage, something's been nagging at me. It's been altered. I'm sure it is. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but something is off. I feel like something about it is different from what I saw on the stage. What do you mean by that, Bonnie? I wonder if what was shown on TV is really the same as what happened on stage.
Objection!
Of course it is. The show has only been performed once, after all. You can't show anything other than what happened on the stage yesterday.
Objection!
But Bonnie's testimony deserves our attention. We have to examine the show footage. But what can we check it against? Do you have some other footage of the show? Well, I have some show footage. You do? That's what I'm saying, Apollo. One of the TV station's cameramen said he was a fan of mine. He kept his camera on me throughout the entire show. And then afterwards, he gave me the footage he shot as a present. Oh. The cameraman Riz. He did? To tell you the truth, I thought it was kind of creepy, so I was going to get rid of it.
Hold it!
But please submit that footage to the court. You just see it now. Now then, let's take a look at this new footage. The camera's gonna be on her this whole time. Yep. Can't believe we're watching a Bonnie fan cam as part of this, this evidence. Wow. Wow, look at those legs. He's really a fan, huh? Going for the panty shots too? Oh my goodness. Explosion. Yep. Oh, there you go. We get to see Trucy spin around from behind. Oh my god, it's just an ass crack shot. It was a weird card thing that she jumped over. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Okay then. He really did keep his camera on Bonnie the whole time, didn't he? I think this camera in hand needs to keep his personal feelings out of his work. Well, defense, do you still believe this new show footage is worth inspecting? Of course it is. It's very important that we observe Bonnie over and over again with great concentration. Yes. How are we going to go about this? Let's try comparing the two. We might find an inconsistency between them. Inconsistency, huh? Yes, the two pieces of footage are of the same scene, so they should match up. But Bonnie felt there was something off about the original footage. Alright, then we'll spot the difference. Exactly. Plus, we may find out why the original didn't show the sword switching trick. Your Honor, the defense would like to compare these two pieces of show footage. Very well. I will allow it. What a waste of time. Hello, do you know how to compare the two pieces of footage? No, I've never done it before. I'll give you a little lesson then. A lesson in watching two videos at once. Alright, gonna speed through, touch the fast forward button. Let me go back, touch the rewind button. I'm gonna pause, press the pause button. Thank you. Ooh, frame by frame playback? The technology. Just switch camera. Ah. This is cool. Alright, so... Not really, I gave it some gusto, and then my gut won most of it. Yeah, watch. Comparing two videos is some really gutsy stuff. Alright, so the obvious thing to check is the part where... what's it called? The cards appeared. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know, cameraman, can't blame you. Cards. So this is where Trucy appears, right? So then she's gonna do like a spin trick. Let's watch here. Frame by frame. A little frame by frame. Yeah, there's no cards here. So let's present.
Take that!
Look, there's a clear difference between the two pieces of footage right here. Really? There's not? Blink and you'll miss it, Your Honor. So don't blink. Really? Okay. Guess I'm at one life now. Ugh. Yep. What is that about? A blunder? Yes, it was. I fell for one of the classic blunders. Okay, I mean that's different, right? Yeah, I saw the cards too, and then I presented on the cards, and I was like, "Fuck is wrong?" Oh, do I have to? Oh, I see. I have to put my mouse, or not my mouse. I'm playing this on a real 3DS. I have to. Okay, okay, okay. I have to put my finger on it. Yes, I am playing this on a real 3DS on on the PC. Very real. Cards. Boom. And then card should pop up soon. Here we go. I'll play the Steam version. Yeah. Wait, doesn't the Apollo Justice trilogy only include 4, 5, and 6, right? Up to Spirit of Justice. So I mean, there's no point of playing Spirit of Justice again on PC. Look, if I started the trilogy later, then I would have bought the trilogy, but I already have these games. I'm gonna play them.
Take that!
And you know, there's something about the 3DS versions. You know, you'll miss in the PC version, I'm sure. This is it right here. Take a good look at the scene and compare it to the video shot from the front. Oh, the playing cards don't appear in the video shot from the front. Hey, you're right. What's going on here? Thank you, Money. Thank you. Turns out my mistake was just me being dumb and not understanding instructions. Miss Wright, what can you tell us about these playing cards? Oh, those? They're the cards I throw when I do the sword switching trick. What? Mr. Justice, does this mean? Yes, it means that the sword switching trick is cut from the TV show footage. So the footage was edited? Yes, with malicious intent. That is absurd. You're absurd. Oh, we must get to the bottom of this right away. Bailiff, the TV station still might have the unedited footage. Go see what you can find out. Yes, Your Honor. Fucking bailiff. Oh my god, is it ratings? Oh, this asshole. You don't even wear socks. Your legs are the last ones I want to see, man. It's you. Now hold up, Your Honor. This is all just a big misunderstanding. Believe you me. Give a guy a chance to defend himself before you start pointing fingers. And who might you be? Right. Sorry about that. Got ahead of myself there. Here's my business card. Charmed to meet your acquaintance, Your Honor. Oh, well, how very polite of you. It's lovely to meet you too, Prosecutor Samadi. Please take my card. Business card. Ah, yes. I read about this custom among businessmen in this country. I've even familiarized myself with the various replies. How do you do, good sir? Or, what's crack-a-lackin', homie, for example? What's crack-a-lackin'? Oh, you're from Tech2 TV, are you, witness? Come to think of it, I believe I've seen you on television before. Yes, Roger Ratings, otherwise known as the Ratings Roger. Doesn't this dude have a scroll on every person? He is a TV producer and appears on many of his own shows as of late. He's best known for his catchphrase, "Hang loose, baby." How's "hang loose, baby" a catch? Yeah, how's that a catchphrase? A lot of people say that. Oh my, so you're the Ratings Roger. Hang loose, judgy baby. Escort you we got here. I never thought I'd get to meet you in person. One moment, everyone. Oh, by the way, I want to let you guys know, since I started so late tonight and I have to wake up early tomorrow, this is probably going to be another short one. We'll see how much longer I can handle. In preparation for the case, I watched all of his shows. All of them? I found the Ratings Roger Goes to Burger Bar of particular interest. It inspired me to visit the restaurant straight away to learn more about the local cuisine. Oh my god. Sadmati eats burgers? The lore thickens. What? You went to Burger Bar? Would have thought. Well, if Maya likes them, can't see why this guy can't. You heading to bed? Alright, good night, man. Who would have thought? You must have really wanted to try it, huh, buddy? Is that line? Whew. It's my aesthetic training. An hour's wait is nothing. I recommend the Southwestern burger with jalapeno jack cheese, by the way. I'm having a really hard time picturing him in line for burgers. Prosecutor Sadmati's unexpected enthusiasm for food aside. Mr. Ratings, what is this misunderstanding you mentioned? Did Sadmati? I'm liking him more and more. He's like that, you know, he's the serious type, but, you know, he's got a goofy side. Yeah, I think serious but goofy is a good way to describe him. In the last game, the prosecutor, Black Quill, was like edgy but soft. You know, surprisingly soft on the inside. You know, classic trope. Well, for starters, it's true that the footage was edited. Get your hands on this anyway. So I might as well show you the unedited footage. It's a pretty long video, so I'll just show you the part with the playing cards. You can see the cards when Tracy spins around, so keep your eyes peeled. Oh. Well, who's to say that this one is also edited or not? Spins around. Well, those cards really just went straight to her. Yes, I saw. So why'd you take that out? Then it seems the defendant really did swap swords during the trick. Which means the sword Miss Wright used to thrust into the coffin was the rubber one. In other words, Miss Wright couldn't have killed Mr. Reese. Yeah, see, that's the first misunderstanding right there. What do you mean? Well, Tracy definitely did swap swords, as you saw. So yeah, maybe she didn't kill Mr. Rios when she stabbed the coffin. That just means he was killed after he showed up pretending to be a corpse. So, you're saying that up until that point, everything was going according to the script? That's true. And when and how exactly do you think he was killed? It was after the dragon set piece came crashing down. I say Tracy murdered Mr. Rios when she was hidden from view behind the set piece. She could have easily done it behind that huge dragon and nobody would be the wiser. I see. Indeed, there is a ring of truth to your assertion. You bet. Well, plus, there's a suspicious-looking shadow in the footage, too. Let's forward to the end of the footage, just before the dragon hits the stage. It might be easier to just see it for yourselves. Oh, more footage. It's only for a split second, so it's hard to catch, but look here. Oh. Mysterious shadow. Could be Trucy. She's using the steel sword she hid behind the she hid behind the curtain during the trick to kill the victim. Now that you mentioned it, I suppose it does look that way.
Objection!
Could be Mr. Hat casting a shadow, right? This witness is just trying to ram his theory down our throats, Your Honor. And that's not all. Aren't we forgetting that the witness willfully edited the sword switch out of the footage? See, there's no second misunderstanding right there. Oh, there's your second misunderstanding. Your Honor, would you mind if I testified about it? I've seen people testify on TV, and I've always wanted to give it a shot. That'll be fine with me, Prosecutor Submodi. This is quite unexpected. Threatens to disrupt the comic course of this case. Hey, listen up, pretty boy. You're gonna like what I've got to say. Promise. Very well, however, if you do anything to impede the last rites for the victim, I will have you removed. Alright, with Prosecutor Submodi's permission, please give us your testimony, Mr. Ratings. Got your ratings, the ratings Raja. Now, guys, you're in the courtroom. Yeah, I'm taking over the floor, so listen up, loyal viewers. Witness testimony that we will experience in the next one. I need to go get some sleep. Sorry for the short stream tonight, but today's been a very busy day. I've been in the lab for like 12 hours from 8 to 8. It's crazy shit, man. Yep. Time to get some shut-eye. Let me save here. Just so I don't forget. Alright, folks. Thanks for watching me. I hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did. I will be back on Sunday, so don't miss me too much. But until then, have a great rest of your night, take care of yourselves, and be well. Put on this music for our end screen.